What kind of action does a rich person take? Take proficient action. What does that mean? That means focus on doing the things you're good at. Like, I love to play golf. There was a time in my life where I had an aspiration to be a Champions Tour, a senior tour golfer. But the amount of time that I would have to put into golf in order to make that happen, I'd have to take away from something that I'm already proficient in that helps more people than me hitting a golf ball. And see, we have, and if that's what you desire to do, hey, do your thing. But what if we put all of our intention on the things we're good at, our proficiencies? Take proficient action. You know what I'm good at? Here's what's interesting. The way to get good at something is by being bad at it and keep doing it long enough to get good. I got started in network marketing in 1985, selling insurance and investments through a company called A.L. Williams. I was terrible. I was terrible at sales. I was terrible at recruiting. I was terrible. Like, it took me 18 months to make my first sale, but I didn't quit. You know why I didn't quit? Because there was no other arena that I had ever seen where I knew anybody that was making $10,000 a month. And I knew people were making $10,000 a month in 1985. I said, I'm going to learn how to do this thing called selling. And I did presentation after presentation after presentation. Family members said no, friends said no, strangers said no, everybody said no. So, bro, no. It's a two-letter word. What part are you having a hard time with, the N or the O? And so I stayed bad at it, but I kept doing it until eventually somebody said yes. And I said, what'd you say? And once I found the formula that got to yes, man, I documented that process and then put it on rinse and repeat. Everybody's selling something. YouTube is selling you on watching YouTube videos. Netflix is selling you on watching Netflix videos. Prime is selling you on Prime. Everybody's selling you on something. You might as well get good at sales. So I said, I'm going to get good at sales. I got good at sales. I went from being terrible to good. Well, the good thing about somebody who went from being terrible to good is this. If somebody was terrible and they stayed in something long enough to get good and they paid attention, they can probably teach somebody else who's not good at it how to get good at it. And so, the area of your proficiency, take proficient action, take passionate action. Now, I love learning. I am a lifelong learner. I'm always learning something. Right now I'm learning guitar, and I love music theory. I'm one of those people who loves music theory more than I love music, which is weird, and I know, because it is what it is. But I like music theory. I'm a fan. I love understanding how it works, because then I can figure it out and I can create my own stuff. I don't have to just copy other people's stuff. Okay, cool. So you take passionate action. You learn how to do something that you love to do, and then you teach other people how to do it. That's what I do. That's what I would recommend you do. Do you understand the world is changing so fast? What if there was nobody out there to teach you how to use AI? What if there were nobody out there to teach you how to build a website? What if there's nobody out there to teach you how to build a sales funnel? What if there's nobody out there to teach you how to write a book? You think you're just going to figure it out on your own? Take passionate action. I love teaching business. I love teaching the Bible. I love teaching business from a biblical perspective because the Bible has so much to say about business. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. Wow. Diligent in business. Okay, I need to be diligent in business. Take passionate action. So, Dwayne can probably remember, my brother Dwayne can probably remember, we were teenagers. We were passionate about learning the Bible. Like, we studied it, we read it, we memorized it. We went out and shared the gospel with people on Saturdays all day, right? So I love teaching the Bible. I love teaching things I've learned. Man, I find something out, I'm like, hey, dude, like I said I went to my brother Dwayne, I figured we can make this money on the internet. I had to go tell somebody. Right? So take passionate action. And then take productive and profitable action. What does that mean? Take productive and profitable action. Take the kind of action that makes you better as you produce profits by changing other people's lives with a big problem that you've solved. This is how we do it. This is how everybody does it who does it. It's how everybody does it who does it. So my recommendation to you is do the easy things you can do. Forget the rest. Here's the beauty of it. I don't have to be Michael Jordan. I don't have to be Jeff Bezos. I don't have to be Tiger Woods. You don't have to be me. I don't have to be you. We can all be ourselves and serve a big pool of people with a big problem that we solve in our own little corner of the world, and the world becomes a better place. That's what I would recommend.